Hello there, Advanced Research and Writing students. Welcome back for our final week of May's digital learning. So we still have a couple more weeks of school left, but we're wrapping things up very quickly. So the first thing I want to do, since Monday, May the 25th, was Memorial Day, I thought I would include about a 3-minute video clip from the History Channel to discuss the meaning and history behind Memorial Day. And hopefully we've all taken some time to reflect on and appreciate those that lost their lives in order to protect our country and our freedoms. So moving on for this week, again, if you choose to work some on Monday, that's fine, but really we're looking at Tuesday the 26th all the way through Sunday, May the 31st. So I want to talk about, first of all, our opportunities for makeup work. So as of Sunday, May the 24th, I've decided to allow 5 instead of 4 makeup assignments, and that 5th one is the personal project Google slide. And the reason is because, and I'll say this again in a moment, IB has come up with an idea to have a digital exhibition night, and so we want to include as many of our students as we possibly can in their digital exhibition night. So let me click on our makeup module. So if you'll click on that, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see these 5 assignments. Now, here's something I want you to be aware of, that these 4 assignments, the Global Community Service, and the 3 stages of the extended essay practice are all still due Monday, June the 1st at 11:59 p.m. However, notice this is a due date. I'll take the personal project Google slide all the way up to Wednesday, June the 3rd. And these, of course, all would still count for credit. So please note that this has a different due date because I would like to get as many students' participation in that Google slide presentation as I possibly can. So please be aware of that. So again, these 5 assignments, the due date says Monday, June the 1st, but please, you have until June the 3rd for that Google slide, but that's the only, everything else needs to be June the 1st, okay? Otherwise, I'm just not going to have time in order to grade those things. The video directions for makeup work is there. Same thing, the 4 assignments for Monday, June the 1st, and then the Google slide presentation, you can add to that by Wednesday, June the 3rd. So here's our personal project exhibition slides, and it has the directions there. I have the link there, so you can add to that. I'd like to have as many students as possible to add to our Google slides. Please, anytime you have questions, please email me, let me know, get in touch with me. I try to answer you on the same day. So let's take a look at the task you're going to complete for this week, the 25th through the 31st. So you're going to watch this week's instructional video. You're doing that right now, aren't you? Our discussion post this week is optional, so I thought I would put out another discussion post in case you have any questions about the end of school, end of the year, whatever the case may be, that maybe you have and other students probably have too. You can post those there, and I'll get back to you this week. Or, of course, you can just email me. So again, here's that Google slide for personal project makeup. Please consider adding to that Google slide just 1 slide about your personal project, and the directions are there at the beginning of the Google slide presentation, because IB is going to put something together during the month of June, a digital exhibition night, presentation, whatever they want to call it, and I would like to see all of your hard work showcased there. So again, here's a link to our Google Documents, and you can add to that. Again, please see the date, Wednesday, June the 3rd at 11:59 p.m. Again, any questions, you know what to do with that. Send me an email. Okay, so let's talk about our assignment for personal project for this week. I like Flipgrid. I can't believe that I have fallen in love with not only Thomas Jefferson and my husband, of course, but Flipgrid as well. So Flipgrid I think is pretty cool. I don't think my students like it as much as I do, but sorry, because I think this is pretty cool. So here's our directions. So you're going to create, that's not it. Hang on. Let's try this again. So here's your assignment for this week, up to 3 minutes of a video. Click on the link. There we go, there it is. You're going to create a Flipgrid to share your personal projects. Again, this is due by Sunday, May the 31st at 11:59 p.m. So here's our Google slide project. I said this again. How many times have I said that for this presentation video? Anyway, if you still want to add yours, I need that for credit, of course, and for IB's exhibition project by Wednesday, June the 3rd at 11:59 p.m. You can click through, see what other people have done. But your video, I want you to share that with other people as well. So I thought that would be a really good opportunity for us to just talk about our personal projects. You guys did such a great job with them. You've done so much work on your products, and some of them are fascinating, some of them are compassionate. They're just really interesting in general. So let's share those out with each other. So your video is going to have 6 components: your topic, then your goal and explanation of your project. Be very specific about that, please. Tell me why the project is personal to you. I need to know your global context and how it applies to your product or project. 1 or 2 ATL skills that you felt were the best developed or demonstrated in the product or project, and then an IB learner profile, 1 or 2 that you felt were best evident in the project process. So here's the 2 flip grid. You can pick either one of those right there to click on that. So let's take a look at that. So you could go and log in with your personal projects, and you can log in, of course, with your Microsoft account. You pick your account name, and then you log in, and here's what it looks like right here. And then it'll say, you know, what you're supposed to do. The assignment directions are here again. This is moderated, so that means when you click submit, you won't see it. But you click on this huge green circle with the white plus, and it says moderated, which means I have to see it. I'll be checking them every day and reading through them as we go along. Okay, so that's what the assignment's going to look like. And you have a rubric to go along with it. And here's the rubric. Your video, it's going to be 7 points. You have the 6 points that you have to make, and then, of course, just 1 for clarity. So you have to kind of know what you're talking about, which I think that's a point everybody's going to earn because you guys have worked since August, or even some of you before then, on your personal project. So you have to mention your 6 points: topic, goal and explanation, why it's personal, global context, ATL skill, IB learner profile, and then, of course, it has to be kind of neat in its presentation, neat and coherent. So there's no submission into Canvas, but again, the quality submissions must include all 6 components and be neat in presentation form. I hope you guys consider doing this. Listen, if you don't, if you don't want to have your picture, a lot of students might say, I don't want to record myself because it feels weird. Believe me, I know how that feels because I'm talking to a computer out on my back porch, but that's okay. So what you could do is simply this. If you're doing a flip grid, of course, maybe you could point your camera. Maybe you could print out your slide here, and you could put it up and hold it up in front of your camera. Or some of you have some really creative ways of, recording, say, your door in your house. You could record trees outside. So I would like to see your faces, of course. Or maybe if it's your product, maybe if you have your product or something that you could show, maybe a picture on your phone that you could show for your product. I'd like to see your faces because I think it does help when we're talking about oral presentations. But please do share with us in your flip grid. Please consider doing that. Now, the flip grid assignment is required. But again, if you're having some serious difficulty with recording yourself, and sharing that out, please send me an email and let's talk about that. I don't want you to not do it because this is part of what we're doing for our remote learning. So it's one of the assignments that will be counted towards the 91 to 100% to get 10 points. But please consider doing that. But if you're having some significant issues, problems, doubt, stage fright, computer fright, with recording yourself, then just send me a quick email and I'm open to a discussion about what alternatives we could fit in for you. But definitely consider going back and adding the Google slide for your personal project for IB. And then, of course, that will be due by this Sunday on May the 31st by 11:59 p.m. And so here's our course contact information. Ms. Klein's doing quite well. I know she misses you guys. And I'm available from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. daily to answer emails. So please do send me an email. I'm sitting around waiting for that ding, hoping somebody's going to send me an email. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Please consider taking some time to think about Memorial Day and what it means to you and our country, our family, and for our freedoms. Have a wonderful week.